Hi guys, welcome back. I'd like to thank you guys for being a part of my channel, for your total support throughout the years. Your comments, I do appreciate them. I appreciate your likes, your shares. For those of you that have contacted me for a reading, for those of you that donate to my channel, I truly appreciate it. It's the only like joy almost that I get in my life to share with you guys, because in my day-to-day life I'm an introvert. I really don't share as much as I do on my channel. This is strictly spirit moves me and I have to do what it asked me to do. So thank you guys for being a part of my life. Truly, I appreciate each and every one of you, your comments and the things that you write to me about. I love them, and I do answer them back when I can. But please continue to do so. And for those of you that contact me for a reading and that donate to my channel, I truly appreciate it, because it does help me a lot, as I do need the money in order to reinvest into my channel, my equipment or cards, and it also helps me on my day-to-day life. So don't stop. I do love you guys. Thank you for everything you do for me. Now onward with the reading. Today we're going to take a peek at the energies that may affect us from the 26th of August through to the 1st of September. We're already done with this month and done with summer pretty much. So it's more about stability. It's more about looking within and being more at home or less active in the outdoors, because the weather changes, it gets darker quicker, and it cuts out on our activities where we have fun. Now we focus more on our stability and our happiness, or the people that are within our lives on a day-to-day. We tend to pay attention more to that than we do ourselves or being outdoors. So things are going to change, and it shows in the cards already, where it's telling me that we're now working on our joy and our stability, on being more grounded in our day-to-day lives. We've been working on our interior and ourselves a lot, and now we need to work on the outside. We need to work on our stability and on feeling more stable in our homes, and not feeling like we need to run or move or do something that's completely different. We need to learn to be able to be more happy where we are within ourselves and with the people around us. So our joy and stability, our inspirations, our fire energy, the energy that helps us create, has to be more stable now and more grounded, knowing that we have cycles in our lives that push us forward, that propel us forward. And right now they're telling us you need to persevere in what you're doing at this time. You need to continue to work on yourself. You need to continue to work on being happy with the things that you have manifested in your life, being able to deal with the people that are in your lives at this time. And if not, it's time to start looking ahead as to what you're going to do in the future, and have already steps set, in order to, when the time comes, and you'll know it when it's the natural time to move forward or to do something that's way into the future. You'll know what to do, because you've already thought about it. You've already set the steps that you'll need to take in order to be able to move forward at that time. Right now they're being very adamant about working on stability and on staying where you are at this time, not moving forward. You can plan ahead, but don't do anything major right now, because the energies are changing. There's cycles that are ending and some are beginning, and you don't want to get caught in the middle of that, doing something like really big and then realize, well, I did it too quickly. It's not to say that you're not supposed to move or do something, but not right at this time. At this time, it's a big cycle that changes, so you don't want to do anything right in the middle of that. You want to wait till a natural time, till it's showing you, yes, now it's time to move forward. Yes, now I can do the things that I have planned for, the steps that I have taken. At this time, you're going to be compensated, or you're about to be compensated for your perseverance, for the hard work that you have been doing on yourself and on new projects or new creativity that has come about in the last couple of months, which is what Spirit has been showing me all of this time. Work on your talents, work on your creative talents, work on either moving up at work where you work, or it's something that you have set aside that you don't feel is important enough when it comes to your finances, or when it comes to your joy, your interior joy. You need to pick that back up. And because you have done that, or because some of you have done that, or you're at least thinking about doing it, you're going to be compensated for that in one way or another. Something will come into your life that has been lacking, whether it's a relationship, money, more stability, being able to move to a different place at that time, because yes, more money is coming in due to the things that you have changed in your life, or the steps that you have taken, the decisions that you have made that have moved you forward. In a sense, I'm not saying moving from one place to another. I'm saying the movement forward in your own personal life or in your own growth because of your hard work. You may feel that at this time you're not stable enough, or your stability isn't where you would want it to be, or you're not where you would like to be at the end, but eventually you will get there, because it's at some points right now you may feel like you're not there yet. There's more work that needs to be done. You're not happy with what you have been able to manifest up to now, so you're still working on that. And don't get discouraged, because eventually this card does come about. You know, there is a lot of stability and the work that you have finally done. When this compensation does come in, you will have a lot of joy and feel very stable in what you're doing in your life. Either a new person, like I said, comes in, or some new opportunity that happens to come about. If something new comes this way now, where it's an opportunity to make more money or to stabilize your life a bit more, whether again it's in any of those areas of your life, do it. If it's a new person, take a chance on that. If it's a new position at work, go for it. If it's a new friendship or a new avenue where you can work on some of your talents, definitely, because that's been shown for the last couple months, to continue to work on that, or to build up, or at the very least look at it and see the things that you have put down that you haven't taken advantage of, that you should, because it's a natural talent. It's something that's within you that you should be doing all of this time, and you haven't, because you haven't had enough faith in yourself, which is what we've been working on. Building our own self-esteem, the love for ourselves and our talents, and believing in them. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean that someone else isn't going to see it, you know, and really enjoy it or love it, or just give you praise and make you feel better about yourself, which sometimes we need that, you know. I do a lot of talking on this channel, but in my regular life I'm not very open. I'm an introvert, and I'm an artist as well, so I may express more in my artistic work than I do in my regular life, in my beliefs and what I am interiorly, because this channel is what really opens me up, you know, and I connect more, because I'm more connected to spirit when I talk to you guys than I am in my daily life when I'm talking to other people, or when I'm going about my job, or just other things, because people are not on the same level. They're not open enough to believe or to even care about what I'm talking about. So sometimes I will open up and talk about it, and then I shut back down and I pull back, because there's always someone that either dislikes it or will push me away, or just shows the distaste, you know, on anything that I have to say. So I say it to you guys, and I appreciate it when you guys comment back and are open with me, because this is how I communicate. This is how I express spirit, the things that come through. As we move forward, we're going to have some choices. Some choices are just going to lead us to the same old place that we've always been in, the same old situations. This has a lot to do with communication, who you're going to be communicating with, people that are coming in, and choices that you're going to be confronted with, or either in your own mind or actual things, doors that open up, or opportunities. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices that you actually make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that is inside of you, and to apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. Just some choices are going to be coming into your mind, or into your focus, or from other people, or things that you desire that are not good at this time. And you need to learn what is and what isn't. By the choices that you actually make, you will know when they work out how it made you feel from the beginning. How you felt making a choice. You were thinking, well, maybe I shouldn't, but I'll do it because it pleases my family, or I'll be able to make more money. You know, depending on those choices. Then when you actually make it, how it made you feel and what it actually turns out to be in the end, that is how you learn to listen to your intuition, and what doors will actually open, which one will bring you the most happiness when you actually make that choice, the one in the middle with the most light behind it, the one that is actually a gift from the divine. And when you're working with your own talents, then you know that that is a gift, and it's a gift in itself. You just need to believe more in yourself and in your own talents. Sometimes we have memories of the past or choices that we made in the past that did not work out, and that may scare us sometimes, as we move forward. Our memories of the lives that we've lived before, or of the life that we live now, the people that have been in it, the choices you made, how it turned out. Some of it was not very good. Some of it was really good. So you need to remember that and keep that in your mind as you move forward. Some of the memories come from your ancestors or family members or people that have passed, and it really hurts you that they're not in your life at this time, but they really still are. You just can't actually see them, but you can talk to them, and through dreams or through conversations with them that you may not remember, you can propel forward in your choices and make better choices, because sometimes our angels, our guides, our family members, our ancestors will help us, but we need to believe that they are actually there. Your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. You're starting to think back. You're starting to think about your childhood. You're starting to think about relationships, choices you've made, things that went wrong, how some of it wasn't really all your fault, how you just didn't stand up for yourself, or other people tried to push you around. And it may have hurt you in a sense where now you're afraid to move forward or to make certain choices because you don't believe in yourself, because of the things that were said to you and the people that did it. And you're starting to see who is on your side and who really isn't, who is just using you, who isn't, who's actually helping support you, hold you up, give you more light, give you more self-esteem, and others that take it away. Those memories are starting to peak in your conscious mind, so that you learn as to who's there for you and who isn't, and the choices that you make as you move forward, how you should make them. Because if you meet someone and they remind you of someone in the past that things didn't work out, keep moving. That person is not for you. It's just there to see if you've learned your lesson. And if you haven't, and you fall for it again, you're going to learn it twice as hard this time. So keep that in mind as well. That comes to mind. There is hope for the things that you want to do. That's why there's a lit candle right in the middle. If you're thinking of your ancestors as well, you should light a little candle, do a little prayer for them, and talk to them. If you want some advice or some assistance for guidance from one of them, you need to, converse with them. They're hearing you. They will hear you. The minute you think of them, their soul is right next to you. And whatever you ask of them, they will try to assist you. The thing is, when you ask for something, you need to be prepared to get an answer, and sometimes it's very quick, so you don't miss it. And then you think, well, geez, I prayed, but I wasn't answered. It was answered in your heart. You didn't listen to it. You need to pay attention to it, okay? Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world, for neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. So some of you may be going through old pictures or going through boxes, and you may find things that remind you of your loved ones. The hard parts, move aside. Keep only the parts that help you remember them in a good, fond way, in a happy. Just keep the happy memories, okay? The other ones you need to discard, because really there were lessons. So there's a key somewhere in the past, and some of those cycles and some of the things that happened to you when you think of your ancestors or your family members or people that you have loved that are not in your life anymore. There's a key there somewhere that you need to find. You're going to be going through some things from the past, and there's a key. When you find the key, it will answer some of the questions of some of the situations that you are going through at this time. Something that you're wanting answered will come to you, but you need to really pay attention to the thoughts that you get when you're going through old things, or when old memories arise of your past or of your childhood, or of people that are in your life now that were then in your life. What is it about them that you have not learned yet? What is it about that lesson that is still reoccurring in your life, so that you can finally get the message and get the lesson from it and learn from it, so that you can move on and separate yourself from the memories from the past, or things that may hurt you, that may not be quite positive as you move forward, because we're trying to bring about some joy and some stability in the things that we do as we move through, okay, for our own happiness. You know, for some of you, there's a pet that you need to acquire. A pet will help you because it helps heal our heart. Sometimes we can't do it on our own. Either we need to talk to someone that has to do with our religion, our beliefs, a pet, a counselor, somebody that can help us physically, spiritually, mentally, to heal, to come forward. Sometimes that's very difficult. Some of those memories are very transformative when they come back into your focus. Some of them may be letters that you received a long time ago and you're going through them. Read them because there could be a key somewhere in those letters as to something that you're working on now. All right, and it will help you transform a situation that's been very difficult in your life at this time. We go through a lot of cycles in our lives, and sometimes when we receive something or we get something, we put it away in our little treasure chest and we don't look at it for many, many years later. And once we do, we realize something that has come to pass, that we weren't able to deal with it correctly, and now it's time to do it again. And then you find the key, you find the answer to that very helpful question or situation that you have been asking for, that you have been looking for, and you haven't been able to achieve it because you didn't know how to deal with it. You didn't know the answer, and it is within a letter, it is within a picture, it is within something that you have put away. Okay, we're also being asked to cleanse, just like we clean our cars and we clean our homes, we clean our space at work, we also need to cleanse ourselves from the inside out. We need to eat better foods, or perhaps spend a day when we eat very, very lightly. We drink a lot of water, we eat some fruits, and just try to eliminate any toxins that we may have. Also on the outside, we can go either swimming in the ocean, or take a nice salt bath, or sit in a bath filled with flowers and different perfumes in order to cleanse our aura. We do need that. We're being asked to do that. Your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean the house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. So if you need to go to a doctor, get a checkup, change your diet, do more exercise, whatever it is, it's time to do it because your body is urging you to do these things so that you have a clearer path forward. Your mind is clear, you can move forward easier, and your body will support you with that. Sometimes we ignore our physical health and we pay attention to work and family and everything else, and before you know it, you become very ill because you didn't pay attention to the signs that you were getting from spirit and from your own body and your mind. Everything started to break down and you weren't sure why it was, and it's because there's something wrong physically and you need to go see a doctor, or you need to pay attention more to your body, get more exercise, eat better foods. That's kind of important. The next card is the strength card, because when you strengthen your mind, your body, and your soul, then you are stronger in your resolve as you move forward. You're more grounded. People don't get to push you around, or situations don't affect you as much as they do when you're weaker, when you're more tired, when you haven't strengthened all areas of your life. Strength comes from many sources, and yes, it does. It comes from the outside and it also comes from within. And we need to strengthen all of it. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. But if the rest of you doesn't keep up with it, then it all tends to break down. You're never really alone, as we are always with you. This is also a representation of your sacral chakra because of the colors. So eat more orange foods, wear more orange. It's more about your creativity as well, being able to create things or move forward in a creative way. When you strengthen all areas of your life and you're getting a little bit stronger in your resolve as you move forward, there's going to be some very synchronistic events that happen in your life. And they're coming in due to spirit and due to the changes that you're making and the ones that you still need to make. Okay, so be aware that as you move forward, as you persevere, your compensation is going to bring about some synchronicity, and you need to follow through with it so that you are compensated correctly for all of your hard work. Are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. Okay, so doctors, friends, people that have talents, whatever it is, you need to follow through. okay? Because it's there for a reason, for an important reason in your life, and you need to pay attention to that so that you don't end up in a trap and then have to backtrack because you didn't take care of your body, you didn't take care of your mind, and everything started to break down. It's not good. All right, so let's see what the tarot has for us for this week. King of Fire, Two of Fire. So creative projects that move forward, something new, something that you start. It's almost the same cards, I think, that I've gotten before. I'm not sure because I don't remember the readings. King of Fire is the first card. This represents Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo person that could be coming into your life, or it's a very inspiring time in your life when you actually persevere, persist in your projects and move them forward, because the King of Fire is all about enacting things, movement forward. This could represent a new boss that's coming into your life, or a boss that's very inspiring, that's very demanding as well, very stubborn perhaps in his ways of being, but also very creative, so it's a new person that's coming in that's extremely creative, someone that's going to propel you forward. Maybe this is something along the signs of the synchronicity or the compensation that you have been hoping for. Someone that comes in that you meet that's new, or just someone that you actually talk to that helps you, that's very creative and that's very focused. They're a loving person in the end because of that big heart that it's showing there. It could be someone that comes into your life for a romantic partnership. There's also the sun behind them, so it'll be someone very important, someone that's already very accomplished in the things that they do, very creative, they love what they do, and they'll love to share it with you, okay? There's the Two of Fire. So Two of Wands, this is the power card, this is the dominion card, this is looking at what you have been able to manifest up to now and what you're faced with as you move forward. There, the synchronicity will come in again to show you something different, a new path that opens up perhaps, or maybe you're taking two paths. You're doing a little here and a little there until you figure it out, or just realize which one is the best for you. There's one that's being highlighted. You have a light behind you, so there's something that you are already doing that you are very stable. And then here comes the new one, the new path as you move forward. Now you're going to be very careful as you choose this path as you move forward, but this is where that other fire sign may come into your life and help you move forward. It's going to be something that you start. There's a message here from someone younger, or just something new that begins, something that you need to study, but you're not always going to remain a novice, I think I already said this. You're going to study this very hard because this is this new path that opens up, this new creative energy, something that you begin and you help move it forward, either with the help from others or just your own spirit that's very determined at this time to stabilize this new path that's opening up in your life. And here's the Fool card that's pointing right at this new situation or this new path and blowing a horn, saying this is a calling that you're getting from up above that's telling you to move forward in this new path, that's showing you something new that you need to begin, and that you're very determined and you're going to persevere through it. So as this week moves along, you're going to be very determined in the things that you do as you move forward to the end of the week. And then there's the Empress. Whatever this new path is, or this new determination that you take to start something new in your life, it's going to work out very, very well. You're going to become very, very happy in the things that you are doing, very accomplished. There could be love that comes into your life due to the Empress, because she is represented by the planet of Venus, which is love and money. So a lot of stability when it comes to your finances, when it comes to romance even. You may find everything on the other side of the door of this new project that you are starting. So don't be afraid to take that leap of faith, because the Fool is saying take the leap, go for it, follow through with your dreams. Don't kick yourself every 5 seconds telling yourself that you're not good enough, you can't do it, it's not going to work out. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's blowing a horn and there's waves here. There's waves that are fluid. It's transformative, like they say. A butterfly flaps its wings here, and on the other side of the world there's a ripple effect, there's a tsunami, or there is something that happens because of it. So since life is fluid and everything is energy, this music that this fool is blowing through its horn. This calling that you are receiving is very fluid, and it will help propel you forward if only you listen to it and follow through with it. And it's going to take a lot from you. It's going to take energy because of these fire cards that are here. But because you persevere and go through whatever obstacles or blocks that you may come upon, because you will, and it's all in the mind, you'll be able to break through them and keep going forward, okay? Don't let anything stop you. Don't be lethargic either. There's a time constraint in this as well. There's a certain time frame that you need to complete this project or this new thing in order to be able to achieve the reward at the end. Because if you wait, lollygag, something else may happen in its place, and then you've missed the opportunity. So keep moving forward. And don't take no for an answer, not to yourself or anything else. Four of Earth. It's going to be very grounding. It's something that you're going to want to hang on to when it arrives. It's going to help you with your finances as well, with your stability. It's a gift that's being given to you by the divine, so don't turn away from whatever this is, okay? What it is dreams that are coming true. This is the Nine of Cups. This is something that you have wished for, something that you have asked the universe for, and as it turns, as the ripple effect moves forward, as you listen to your intuition and you move your dreams forward, something happens. Something comes true for you. So don't say no, and don't waste your time, okay, with lollygagging. Forgiveness as well is being highlighted so that you can help yourself move forward and let go of things that may be holding you back. A lot of it has to do with your heart chakra, forgiving people that have hurt you, people that have set you back, people that have just tried to, I don't know, put you behind them in some way, you know. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. So a little bit of forgiveness if you're still hanging on to some old energy that should be gone, or people that should be gone from your life so that you don't have to feel it anymore, but you still need to forgive in order to release the energies from the past. So that is being highlighted as well. All right, guys, I hope you have gotten some good information from this reading. I know I did. It's all about persistence, persevering, not giving up, doing what you need to do to move forward, because time is running out. There's something that you're doing that has like a time limit on it for some reason. For all of us, it may be a different time limit or time constraint or something along those lines. So whatever it is, you need to be within a certain time parameter. So don't forget that either. All right, let's see what we got here. Time for the interactive part of the reading. Creative expression. God's divine creativity is expressed through your actions. So everything that you do right now is being watched over and being highlighted. So your actions, the things that you do, the things that you think, the people that you meet, how you treat them, be very careful with your actions at this time. Because your creativity is showing through all that you do. And others are watching. So perhaps they're learning from you, okay? For those of you that chose a perfectionism, try not to beat yourself up too much, because being perfect in everything that you do sometimes will slow you down. And that, remember that time constraint that we're working in? We need to be very careful that the perfectionism doesn't mess us up and ruin our timing, okay? Polishing your creative project is fine, but don't allow perfectionist fear to result in procrastination, because that's exactly what it will do. So try not to be too detailed in your work, and just know that the door's opening now. You're walking through it now. It's the beginning. You're still in the learning process, or the novice process, the novice stage. You will proceed and you will get better at everything that you do. Just believe in yourself. There's a new project, like a newborn baby. Your actions are growing your ideas into a reality. So keep moving forward. The new project or the new thought that you are thinking of is what's right for you at this time. And it's no doubt, some type of creative expression, either dance, writing, singing, dancing, painting, whatever it is, makeup, hair, la da da. It's something creative that you can do with your hands, with your mouth. It's one of the senses, and it's a talent. All right, for those of you that chose B, you can reach more people by working with video, audio, print, and online media. So getting more help from others, a new marketing type of situation, or joining groups with other people will definitely move you forward. Media is being highlighted for you. And you need to listen only to love. Don't allow fear to distract you from your divine mission. You are on a path. You're doing something that's for you, just for you, and from spirit. So listen only to loving thoughts in your mind, or something that's positive. Don't you dare allow any negative thoughts in, because what it's going to do is it's going to stop you from moving forward. So don't allow it, okay? Agent or manager. Your work expands its reach as you partner with a professional who can help you. Again, joining with others to move your project forward. Somebody that might look at your work like that King of Wands and say, oh, hey, I can help you with that. Listen to them. And even if it costs a little bit of money, in the end, it will pay for itself, in other words, because what you learn and the assistance that you get is going to be priceless. You need to get more motivated, though. Motivation is being highlighted here. Pray for guidance as to how to increase your enthusiasm for and focus on your project. So if you're losing your oomph in it, your initial fire, your inspiration, if you're losing it, you need to pray, because you will get assistance one way or the other. And we are all being told that this new project, you need to listen to only positive thoughts, and by talking to someone else, or by joining in other groups, or getting some type of a manager that can help you, is what's going to move you forward. In the media, it's going to motivate you to excel in media, and then you'll become more perfect in what you're doing, and you won't be beating yourself up quite as much. All right, guys, know that I love you, and I'll think about you till the next time. Discipline, armor, and boundaries. You need to be very disciplined about your new project and the work as you move forward. Don't allow other people to cut you down. You do have your armor on, so you're protecting yourself from others. You have your boundaries up, keep them there, and be very disciplined as you move forward. Remember, again, we have a lot of time constraints. You're being asked to be very patient with yourself. Don't beat yourself up, and you need to rest a little bit more in order to have enough energy to get through all of the things. The dream walker, dreams, the collective good, and illusions. Okay, know what is an illusion, know what is not going to guide you anywhere, and know what you actually can manifest in your life. Because there is a right path, and there is one that's just an illusion, and you're not going to waste any time going down that path. Okay, all right, guys, I love you. I'll talk to you again next week. Thank you so much for everything that you do, and remember to express your inner truth through your creative talents, through the things that you say and how you act. You're being told to watch what you do. Your creative work shines brightest when it reflects your genuine feelings and your thoughts. Bye for now. Talk to you again next week. Bye.